Surely you have witnessed tense traffic situations where cars swerve, zigzag and collide with cars unexpectedly, causing other vehicles to crash head-on. Such situations, especially when cars move through intersections without looking, are truly shocking and dangerous. Join us in experiencing these tense moments and learn valuable lessons from real-life accidents right now. The truck slowed down, trying to keep an eye on the car in front that was speeding. But the driver of the car, completely distracted, did not realize the danger and crashed straight into the truck like an electric shock. It was raining heavily, the intersection was dark, and the lazy traffic light refused to work. He and the other car quietly slid into each other, like two friends meeting again after a long time apart. A slight collision, but enough to wake up from a dream. When encountering a broken traffic light, slow down and pay close attention to avoid an accident. When he was driving on a one-way street, there were two cars facing each other in front. Just as he arrived, a car suddenly moved and unfortunately he crashed straight into the back of that car. The driver encountered a traffic jam ahead, did not have time to brake and crashed into the car in front. Keep a safe distance to avoid an accident. Keeping a safe distance is the best way to avoid unexpected collisions. While driving as usual, the steering wheel suddenly slipped out of control and the car crashed straight into the curb. At first glance, this may have been just a slight joke of fate. Always concentrate and maintain a steady speed when driving to avoid losing control unexpectedly. While driving, he saw a car suddenly stop in front. At the same time, another car swerved to avoid it, causing him to not have time to react and almost collided with it. It was drizzling, and he was driving in a dense traffic. In front, the cars on both sides suddenly slowed down, making it more difficult to move. Fortunately, no accident happened. Always keep a safe distance from the car in front, especially in bad weather, to avoid unwanted risks. He was driving when he suddenly saw a car in front of him drop some items on the road. Fortunately, everyone managed to avoid it in time. always keep a safe distance and pay attention to the road ahead to react promptly to unexpected situations. The road was bumpy with traffic cones dotted like obstacles, but he still accelerated and crossed at a carefree speed. Fortunately, no one was accidentally caught in that recklessness. Slow down and pay attention to the signs when passing through the road repair section, because luck does not always go hand in hand with subjectivity. Bottom line, on a busy road, a stray trash can slow down traffic. The man, unable to react, gently crashed into the back of the car in front. One fine morning, he witnessed two cars collide in front of him. Fortunately, no one was injured, as if the collision was just a small drama. When driving, always keep a safe distance and pay attention to surrounding vehicles. Don't be distracted and obey traffic laws to protect yourself and others. To avoid unnecessary collisions, always pay attention to observe and keep a safe distance when driving. Don't let small situations cause big trouble. On a dark night, he drove close to the concrete roadside, creating a fierce friction sound and sparkling sparks, as if he was walking in a strange light party. At an intersection without lights, the guy and another car collided lightly, as if they were getting to know each other on a dull afternoon. While he was driving, a car suddenly started to perform like in an action movie, weaving and spinning before crashing into the curb. The truck was speeding down the road when suddenly, a small car rushed out from the intersection. There was no time to react. The collision happened in the blink of an eye, leaving the scene quiet and shocked. Always slow down when approaching an intersection and observe carefully, even if the road seems empty. Safety is never too much. The car was rolling smoothly. Suddenly, the steering wheel malfunctioned, causing the large truck to sway in the middle of the lane. Fortunately, he quickly handled the situation. Always check the steering wheel before moving, because unexpected incidents can happen at any time.
Тормози, сука, урод!
The small car was speeding down the highway when it suddenly lost control, swaying in the middle of the lane. Even though the truck behind had time to brake, the collision was still unavoidable. Check your car regularly to avoid unexpected incidents. The truck was moving slowly as usual, but suddenly he realized that the vehicles in front had stopped. Despite braking hard, he was forced to turn the wheel to the right, trying to avoid an unwanted collision. The truck suddenly crossed into the lane, causing the large vehicle to rush towards the barriers to avoid a collision. Fortunately, no accident occurred. Always focus and be alert when driving, especially in unexpected situations. The large truck glided like the wind on the highway, completely ignoring the vehicle in front that was slowly moving forward. Suddenly, in a split second, the driver was startled and turned the wheel to the right, avoiding the collision. Always be alert when driving on the highway, especially when encountering slow-moving vehicles. The tanker truck in front was rolling slowly, suddenly braking hard, causing the truck behind to not have time to react, crashing straight into the back of the truck. A small accident that is enough to make people remember forever. Reacting quickly is good, but keeping a safe distance is the key to avoiding unforeseen situations. When the car stepped on the accelerator on the narrow road, suddenly the whole convoy in front stopped, as if they had suddenly decided to test their braking ability. Who had already realized the irony of fate, could not react in time and saw the front of his car crash into the back of the small cars in front. When driving on narrow roads, always keep a high level of concentration and pay attention to any changes on the road. Observing carefully not only protects you but also protects others on the road. When the truck in front was moving at a snail's pace, the driver of the big truck noticed and quickly slowed down, but the car behind him did not know, crashing into the back of the car as if participating in a nighttime smash and grab game. Collision occurred. In the rain, a huge truck was moving. A pickup truck, seemingly assisted by the rain, rushed in from the intersection like an irresponsible driver in an unscripted play. The result was an unexpected collision, sending the two vehicles crashing into each other. When the traffic light turned red, the vehicles stood still like docile sheep, but a truck, as if it had not heard the warning signal, rushed forward like an unstoppable wind. Even though the driver stepped on the brakes, the collision still happened as if it had been predestined. Hello everyone, thank you for watching the video until the end. If you find the video interesting and useful, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the latest videos about dangerous situations on the road. Don't forget to leave a comment to share your feelings. Your support is the biggest motivation for us to continue bringing attractive content. See you in the next videos.